Hi everyone, so today I've come to do a little craft with me and I've made these, so you're just gonna watch me make them in a minute, and I'm just gonna speed it up, put some music on and talk if and when I need to, but I have used leftovers, like the tail ends of like bits of paper that I cut off, and I just kind of glue them all together and then kind of fold them up so that we've got like a paper ruffle, a packaging paper, just little bits that were in my scrap box that I've pulled out, and some flowers here that I haven't used for years. So stay tuned and watch me craft. So here you can see I'm using up some scrap pieces, leftover pieces from coffee paper, book pages. I've used, I tear them up and I use them for collaging, so I had a little bundle of them, some brown packaging paper, and here I'm going to start making some paper ruffles. And so keep all them little end pieces that you tear off if you're making a junk journal or a journal of any sort, or it can be coffee paper, digital paper. You can just all add it together, it doesn't have to all match either, but I just seem to have all these strips from tearing them off, because I make a lot of traveller's notebook size or the tall skinny ones, so there's always bits left over. So book pages, there you can see I've stitched them. I've got butterflies, they're butterflies that I've put together. I'm going to add them as a freebie, and then my big glass jar of flowers that I haven't used for years probably, so I thought I'd pull them out. The brown packaging, like I said, I've got some tickets here, they're from ARTYmaze, and the butterflies I've put together as a digital, and I've done that for myself, but I'll put that on my coffee shop for you, so you can go over and get that as a freebie. Here I'm just using some coffee dyed, what do you call that stuff? I can't remember. What's it called? Cheesecloth. Stick the ticket down, and a little bit of cheesecloth. I backed all the butterflies with just book page. Great way to use up them book pages, you know, without having to use, let's say, cardstock that you've paid money for. So here I'm putting a little bit of Fabri-Tac on there, and then 3 little pieces of bling, and then I come in with a little bit of brown paper just to kind of have it poking out at the side, or sticking out at the side, and again using, you know, I only just got that Fabri-Tac at the weekend, and it's been a hectic last few days with my new granddaughter being born, and it's been they had a rough time in the hospital. Anyway, that's me just getting round to sorting my Fabri-Tac out, putting it in my brand new little bottle. I've only gone and lost the pin already actually doing this video. So the pin started off here, I don't know where it went. I've checked the floor, I've checked the bin, and I don't know where it's gone. So I'm actually using a needle in my little jar, my little squeezy bottle now. And if you're looking for them, they're Crafter's Companion. You can get them on Amazon. I did get some from, I don't know where I got them. I think it might have been Temu. They weren't the same style, but they're really hard to squeeze. Like, it really hurts my hand. So they were cheap, but they just weren't good for my hand, and like my thumb and my wrist was hurting after a while of using it. So I'm not using them anymore, but I only paid about 90p for them, so not really fussed. So anyway, back to this. Me yakking on here. So a little bit of the brown packaging, then obviously the ticket. And then I was mucking around deciding what ticket to use. This is just my thought process, this is what I do, you know. I don't just jump in here and know exactly what I'm doing, ever. And people say you make it look so easy. It is kind of easy, but you do need to like fiddle around with things sometimes, you know. 9 times out of 10, what you was going to do the first time is what you'll do in the end after trying different things. So these are they mulberry flowers they're called? I can't remember. Like paper flowers anyway. So I've just put them on there. I thought I need to start using them. Some of them are in that jar are colours that I'll probably never use, but I could always paint them. Yeah, I could always paint them. So here I'm putting on a little pearl bead, and is that one done? That one is done. So that's 2 I've done. So I'm just gonna shush now, and you can watch the process, and if there's anything that I needed to mention, I will mention it as we go through. So yeah, so just watch. Bye for now. So here I'm just finishing off these and just popping on the bling. And I made, did I make 8, 12 in total. And that was in between cooking dinner and doing washing and everything else. I just needed to do some like craft with me videos. So I hope you find this useful. You know, there's not many things used on each one. This is something anybody can do. So have a try, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.